That's very well put. Why are you dancing like there's R&B music?
He's dancing like a fat man.
Yeah, that's R&B.
Welcome to another episode of the Intellectuals, motherfuckers.
Why are my hands like?
I'm Poseidon because you're worried. I'm stressing you out. Your fight or flight is kicking in because I'm dancing that way.
Yes. Hello, Poseidon.
What's up? How you been?
Good. Those
You like the new glasses?
I want to slap your face. Why are you wearing these glasses?
Because I thought they were. I saw them at Dollarama. I went to Dollarama to pick some shit up.
They're so bad. They're becoming nice again.
Yeah. So I bought them.
How much were they?
$1.25.
What?
Yeah.
That's not $1 plus tax.
That's shameful.
I'm just saying. It's false advertising.
Yeah,
$1 plus tax should have been $1.15.
Yeah, it couldn't have
No,
been.
but now when they say Dollarama, they mean like it's like a few dollars, but like under $10.
But they charge you just an extra 10 cents. That doesn't make any sense. I think you're lying.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
You could get lost.
But why lie?
Yeah, you really just said 125.
Yeah. Why lie about nonsense? It's psychotic.
Because you react like that, and it's funny to me.
You do get caught up in a
Twisted web of lies.
yeah.
So it was
but
$1.25,
yeah.
and I tried them on, and they were. I found them to be very funny, and I thought I will buy these for the intellectuals.
Yeah, you look like
I look like
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan's retarded cousin.
Yeah, they're awful.
Bollywood Hulk Hogan.
Maybe.
You know what? They should make a
Especially if I get
Bollywood.
a darker tan, bro. Bollywood Hulk Hogan.
They should make a Bollywood Hulk Hogan.
Listen here, brother.
It's great. It's you just
Well, no, because there's nothing Bollywood about you.
you dress up Great Khali as Hogan.
Because him, it's Hollywood Hulk
You
Hogan.
look like Mongoloid Hulk Hogan.
Awful. But
Mongoloid Hogan, bro.
isn't that a publicly traded company, Dollarama? Because I don't know. I find
it
myself
is, I think
every
so,
time I
yeah.
go to that store, man, I spend like $40 on nonsense. I've bought.
Well, that's you.
But the
Sponges, you buy them there. Anything that you can find at Jean. Okay, so I'll tell you the purpose of Dollarama, and I recently figured this out because you become an adult, you learn stuff.
Yes.
What?
Wow! I was waiting for
it's
it.
good for cleaning products.
So everything you
Pine
can
Sol.
find, everything you can find at Jean Couture, which they're gonna charge you way more expensive. You can find at the Dollarama
Such
for just dish soap.
How much is dish soap there?
Like dish soap is like $3 at Dollarama,
Unbelievable.
and like it's like $8 at Jean Couture or some shit.
Not necessarily. But
Well, sometimes they'll
I get
have
your point.
specials, but you know what I mean.
What about the Dollarama food?
There's Dollarama. They don't have food.
Yeah, the middle aisles, the cakes.
But they
and
just have.
Like
they just have
frozen,
like
like-
chips, chocolates, and stuff like that.
They have
Yeah.
all the canned stuff.
But is
I've never tried that. I would not try that.
No, but that's
actually.
it. Is that it's like it's like from some country you've never heard of?
Yeah, I would never eat that.
Bag of chestnuts from I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would not. It's probably not. It's probably pieces of wood.
You know who
You
sadly
did it.
eats a lot of that? Very, very old people that don't have money. They eat from Dollarama.
we gotta bring this episode down.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But how about the Eastern European fake Snickers bar? Like it's called like Meteor or something.
Oh, I saw.
Do they have fake? I thought they had real chocolate there.
No, they do, but they also have like from
The phony version.
the Fugazi versions.
I didn't know. That's amazing.
You never saw that?
No.
It's called Meteor, and it's clearly a Snickers bar, but from Turkey.
Really? Well, speaking of from Turkey, I saw a chocolate bar at Dollarama. It's called the Big Turk, and it's a chocolate
Okay.
bar from Turkey.
Yeah, that's Big Turk is been around for a long time. You know, what?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Do you know what? It's like a Three Musketeers. That word nougat.
Nougat.
Because nougat. Because the Turks they make that like that torrone. You've had that Italian shit. That's what that's supposed to be.
No.
Big Turk. But it's been around forever. It's an awful candy bar.
Oh, really? It's
yeah.
not even good.
There's nothing delicious about it.
No
like their
redeeming
people.
qualities.
No, I'd rather eat a fake Snickers called
Really?
Meteor.
That's funny. It's funny that you'd rather eat their fake chocolate bars of here than their real chocolate bars. There's something funny in that.
Before I forget this, I want to give a shout out to a listener named Norm. Norm, I'll tell you why. This is a guy I see in the neighborhood from time to time.
Wow.
And this guy, while, we were all having our weekend, you guys had some shows, I had some stuff, whatever. You know what this guy did? He ran into a burning building to save children.
God
I
damn.
don't believe him.
I was astonished. I couldn't.
This is what really happened. He set a building on fire in order to rape children.
And it was.
What? I was not expecting.
He was
that.
making-
Expect the
Hold on, bro.
unexpected.
Hold on, bro. You know what I was expecting? Which route I was expecting just for the fun? I was expecting he started the fire so he can run in and save them and look like the hero. I was not.
Or
Nah,
no,
bro,
or-
I'm playing 3D chess here.
His meth lab blew up while he was cooking meth. No, that's it. I just it was nice of him.
Did he really go into a burning building?
Yeah, he legit did. Yeah.
And why were kids in this burning building?
I don't know.
Like, why did we put kids in a burning
Yeah,
building?
who
In the
put
I
first
them
place?
think it was like in wherever the fire was around here.
Oh, there was a fire?
Before like
Was this on the carry?
Where did you start your last fire?
anyway, not far from. I wish I had more information. I'm terrible.
Because,
but before the ambulance and fire trucks were there, Norm was inside.
Gnome was the first to see.
First responder. So that's it. Anyway.
Who was that? There was a hero.
was that?
And then they're like, who was that hero? Gnome. Normal Gnome. That's my name.
Scary.
Normie Norm.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you this.
Sir, why are you scaling that building, sir? I'm trying to save the children. There are no children in there, sir.
Last week, no fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I wanted to mention this once and I forgot. Do you know where the term down the rabbit hole?
Doesn't that come from Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, but did he know that?
Yes, I did.
Well, I just said it.
Yeah,
So technically,
Now he knows it.
even if he didn't, he did, because before he answered, he knew it because I said it. So he did know.
No, I was looking for the term.
But I'm saying even if you didn't, you technically did. By the time you answered, you saying you know it is 1,000% correct because you had heard it anyway. So even if you didn't know before, you knew when he asked it. Like when you answered, I mean.
Wait, what?
Really?
Because by the time you answered, I had already said it, right?
Yeah.
So if you had answered yes, even if you had just learned it when I said it, it's a true answer. It is
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
Technically, because you
Because
just heard
technically,
it.
even if
Yeah.
he didn't know, he does
Yeah,
know.
you're right. I see,
Right,
but I
right.
did know it
You already
before.
knew it.
Everybody knows
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know
I'm
why
not
you
sure.
thought that would be impressive.
I don't
Speaking of
know.
going down
Why
into,
did I-
well, considering my track
'cause
record, it
of
is
your
impressive.
age. It's because of his age.
But
I
not
was
that.
trying to-
That's everyone knows that term.
How about the
Yeah.
upper hand?
Yes.
You know where that
Well,
comes-
you showed it to me
Okay,
last time.
Yeah.
Where does that come from, guys?
When
Comes
Richard
from,
Nixon
there
was
you go.
shaking hands with Elvis Presley, who looks more important? The one with the upper hand.
But speaking of,
What about the one with the Down syndrome hand?
The Down syndrome.
The downer hand. It's
that's
like
every
this.
time I shake someone's hand. Speaking of going down rabbit holes, I have a theory that I've come
Oh,
up
fuck.
on my own.
All right.
On my own.
Here it is.
Hold
This
on
is
a
the
second.
purpose of the glasses.
Hold on.
Conspiracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for conspiracies with a retarded person.
That's the theme of conspiracy.
Yeah, there you go. Zelensky's a double agent. He's been working with Russia this whole fucking.
To be fair, you're probably right.
Huh?
I don't know if he's working with Russia, but he's definitely selfish.
That sounds exactly. Is that called the?
Darth Vader, but this is not Darth Vader, though I am your daddy, bitch.
Yeah, it sounds like a Darth Vader. But, so you're
So, yeah.
saying that
So,
Zelensky,
Zelensky
the
is
president of
He's a double agent.
Ukraine.
He's not a
been
double agent. However, he's definitely hurting that country.
Yeah. So
he's got his own action figure.
my theory
He's
goes.
got the cover of Vogue magazine, but he took a break
Yeah.
from the war to be on Vogue.
Yeah. So I think it's all.
This is, you know what kind of lunatic times we live in? Bro, it's absurd.
Why the fuck?
We live in idiocracy.
This it's very.
People are dying, bro.
Mr.
This guy's
President,
like, take an angle shot.
do you have time to take a call from Anna Wintour from Vogue?
Yeah, not even that. He's got Sean Penn went down there, like all these celebrities. It's so retarded.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world's gone mad.
Yeah.
But so that's my theory is to weaken Europe. And
Yeah.
so, because let's say what's his face, Putin has expansionist.
No, he doesn't like Putin. They hate each other.
Yes, but what I'm saying is they don't actually hate each other.
No. What I'm saying is they do hate each other,
They're in cahoots.
but they're not cahoots. But they're both in their own ways because they're both imbeciles, hurting their own countries and all the countries around them.
Yes, but because what the theory goes into
let me hear it.
how Putin wants to take over the world.
I believe he kind of does. He's acting like
You know what I mean? He's acting like
he is
it.
trying to annex an independent nation.
Like
There you go. So
Dr.
I-
Evil.
Yes. So I think this whole, Ukraine joining NATO and him being angry at Ukraine joining NATO, it was all a plan from Zelensky and Putin that they put in place
There's something funny about that. Why are you guys joining NATO?
to weaken Europe. And so Russia can move in and start taking more territory.
Okay, now
To weaken
in-
them with the gas, with electricity, all this shit.
in layman's terms, this kind of reminds me of back in the day when Ted Turner was being the competition for WWE, going against McMahon, and he made WCW. Now, what happened was they say these guys hate each other, but they made each other famous. They made each other, like they both grew together.
Yeah.
So it's like Coke and Pepsi need each other to...
Yeah, like Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So Zelensky, I get it. That's,
Putin is Batman, Zelensky
yeah.
is Joker.
But they
oh my
need
God,
each other.
it is.
They need each other to get the your
yeah,
NATO thing that you're saying. Okay. Sometimes this show is intellectual.
I like it. I actually, you know what? I'm not against that theory. It's,
Look-
I mean, I don't think it's true.
Yeah,
but
I don't think it's true either.
But I like that people are asking questions.
But I came up with it. I don't think it's true. I think my own theory isn't true. It's just kind of dumb. Because it's mathematically impossible for that to be true.
How you mean?
Look, I don't know. I just tried to sound smart.
Poseidon.
Well, you achieved the complete opposite, sir. Congratulations.
As it stands, we just
Congratulations.
heard about this
Thank you.
horrible attack on Salman Rushdie.
I love your segue.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They definitely rushed him
Yeah, they.
to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm just. First of all,
Okay, so let's give people some background story on this. Fatwa was called on Salman Rushdie.
Well,
years
we
ago.
don't know her size, but
Sal-
Years ago for a book that he wrote. What was it? What was it
Satanic
called?
Verses.
The Satanic Verses of.
It's a novel.
Yeah, it was
a work of fiction.
no, not
No, no,
exactly.
no,
It was
no.
not a work of fiction.
It was criticizing on a work of fiction.
Yeah, it was criticizing the Quran. He's correct. He's way more correct about this.
Criticizing the Quran. It's true.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but he wrote a book called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about these verses that were in there. He's like, yo, this kind of fucked up, yo.
And
Yeah.
a fatwa was called on him
Yeah.
Years ago, and
from Ayatollah Khomeini.
Yeah, and you thought the statute of limitations,
Would have- yeah.
been over by now. But apparently, no, they were offering $3 million for his head.
In the 90s.
Yeah, the
damn.
Iranians always looking for a head.
Yeah, in the 90s they did that. And so this kid that attacked him wasn't even born when the fatwa
yeah,
No.
But that's messed up.
By the way, that's how you know you're wrong, huh? If your ideas can't take criticism to the point where you need to react with violence, you're wrong.
yeah.
Your idea
But
falls flat on its face.
the best was when how did his lawyer plead, Poseidon?
Oh yeah, the guy, bro. There's proof.
There's footage.
video footage of him attacking. Not guilty. No, I'm sorry. Mr. Judge, I plead not guilty.
He's Farsi. He's a
no, but because it's Iranian, anyways.
No,
It was,
he pleaded his lawyer pleaded not guilty on
Yeah,
his
there you
behalf. Not guilty of what exactly? I'm not sure. But
Your Honor, this is a smear campaign against my client.
like the smear of the blood all over the stage.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, we feel victimized. Is this because he's retarded?
Yeah. Anyway, he's gonna lose an eye, but he's still alive. And
But,
basically,
to-
this guy just made him even more
Look,
powerful.
To be fair on Salman Rushdie, bro, that right eye wasn't doing too well to begin with.
Why
So
do you need that? If
I feel bad, bro. Salman Rushdie was just
yeah, no,
because
it's fucked up.
for ideas for
Yeah, no, it's entirely fucked up. I think 4 stab wounds on the neck, 3 in his gut, a laceration on his thigh, and a puncture wound on his eye.
while he's getting revived from the paramedics, you hear the crowd saying, "Go, Rushdie, go! Don't die!"
Yeah, but
It's
you
so
know,
fucked up.
also, what's funny about him is a 75-year-old man, tough as nails. Apparently, he was in the hospital.
cracking jokes.
Cracking jokes, yeah, cracking
Yeah.
jokes. You know, and they eventually took him off the ventilators
Yeah.
because he could breathe on his own.
Yeah, he was making a lot of like anti-Muslim jokes.
Yeah. Which I appreciate that.
He
I
wrote
like
a really
that.
nice song once called "The Ground Beneath Her Feet." If I suggest anybody to Google it, "The Ground Beneath Her Feet," written by Salman Rushdie.
What's it about?
Worshipping of
Tripping
a woman.
women.
Yeah, tripping. It's a tripping game. It's sung by Bono U2,
Yeah,
but it's
and
written.
there was a
by
remix.
Salman
The other rapper come on and be like, "Yo, these bitches be tripping." It was
Yeah.
Sweeping women off their feet.
Just
bro.
don't understand. The
sure you could.
yeah, that was he was airlifted to Philadelphia. Who wants to be airlifted to Philadelphia?
Nobody. People from Cleveland, maybe.
But anyway, that's bad because he, want to talk freedom of speech, saying whatever you want. It's fucking.
And also, it's
The second you get into violence, like that kind of
It's
shit,
always
bro,
wrong.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, always wrong.
yeah.
I don't care who's right or wrong. You don't slap anybody in
I know
the
who's
face
right and who's wrong.
over and over again by saying, "Why are you here? Why are you here? Who are you?"
Oh yeah, it's true. You got smacked in the face too.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
Some
you want to talk
child
about that?
beat you up.
I didn't even want to bring it up.
Okay,
But it's fine.
if you don't want to talk about it, let's
No,
not talk about it.
I had a very mini version of
Okay, so
the Salman
tell us-
Rushdie attack happened to me.
Tell us what happened. Give us the spill the tea.
In very, 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 very long story short, basically, I wasn't on stage, but I was still on, kind of. I was talking outside, and somebody came up to me and was like, telling me off. Who are you? Blah blah blah. So
Can I recreate what he told you?
yeah.
Oh, why are you
Yeah,
even? What
yeah,
the fuck are
yeah.
you doing here? You're part of the marriage.
So
I said marriage.
so
Yeah.
no,
You're part of
but-
the wedding
Part
or
of the
marriage?
part of the wedding.
So I
Can't speak, bro. My education level's a little low. You see?
You didn't even bring gabagool.
so I responded, and he didn't like my retort.
What was your retort?
He called him the N-word.
Something.
You know what? It's understandable.
Yeah, I see why he got mad.
You've heard me say unspeakably terrible things to people I love. Could you imagine what I say to somebody I don't like?
What did you say?
I don't remember, but it was enough to upset him.
I fucked your mom. That's
So
why I'm
probably
here.
something like that. Anyway, but yeah. So people don't have much tolerance. They got to be careful. People attack. People always get attacked.
Yeah. But these are small minds.
Yeah, very small. But speaking of,
Like the gypsy in
yeah.
Greece that was attacked by.
Carry on.
but it's serious what happens. It's fucked up. But there are some altercations like that. We could call them public altercations.
Okay.
That are actually kind of funny.
Why are you still wearing these glasses?
Yeah, I was about to say, take him off. I'm going to smack him off your head.
Oh, what's with the fucking attacks,
I'm
bro?
going to smack him off your head.
Bro,
take him
what
off.
is this? I'm being attacked
Yeah.
for my fucking.
I didn't think it was possible, but it makes you look dumber.
That's why I got them.
Oh, you're like early.
I wanna keep them on.
Look, it came off.
Oh fuck!
Early 90s.
That's
Sting.
even funnier, actually.
Really? Yeah, just you don't need the lens. Just wear the visor.
Oh, yeah, we're just the visor.
Yeah, where's just the visor?
But only one of them. Is
It's like a
He
monocle.
looks like Cyclops if he was kicked out of the X-Men.
He looks like Cyclops if he was.
It's over 9,000.
You know Solid Snake? You look like a flabby snake right now.
Flabby snake.
Not so solid snake.
That's horrible.
That's
By the way, I heard. I've been listening to newer episodes of The Simpsons. Just quickly,
That's a bad move.
They changed a lot of voices.
Yeah, because it was racist. They're like, we have to find, we can't
Yeah.
have brown people being played by white people.
Yeah.
So they hired, from what I understand,
Yeah.
an entirely yellow cast.
Hey, you see what he
Yeah.
did there?
fuck. So a lot of Asians.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's why. Oh man,
But he no, but you know Lou the
I
cop.
choked on my coffee.
why are you late for work? And then he's like, Ahmad, listen, I like the bacon. And then they're all happy. They're all high fiving. They're like, this isn't racist.
This is the emperor.
The workers at his plant start protesting the working conditions, so they just kill them all.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
bring tanks in.
Barney is now really an alcoholic because other alcoholics were getting upset.
Yeah,
so
they got a real
they
alcoholic.
got a real
to play
alcoholic
Barney.
to play Barney.
Yeah. Fucking Alec Baldwin's the greatest move.
Yeah.
They got real retards for
Yeah,
Teletubbies.
and but Lou the cop, I'm sorry, Chief. Like that sounds more like Lou than the new guy. The new guy sounds fine, but it's not Lou. Lou is Hank Azaria, and it's the guy from Becker now. Like it's another. It's not his voice. It's so
Hey, who
weird.
gives a shit? They tanked it. Everyone's trying to be virtuous. It's all fake. It's all people that never do anything for actual people that cry the loudest, and they're like, "This is not good. I gotta do this to help you." They help no one. It helps.
Yeah,
no one.
it's not funny.
They ruined Apu.
And he was the most
the best character on that fucking show.
It's so I can't watch it anymore. It's like when all of a sudden Kermit the Frog has like this voice. I'm like, that's not Kermit's voice anyway. But yeah,
I don't even know Kermit's voice. But going back to these public attacks.
public
Yes.
attacks.
This week's
Why
top
are
5.5.
you still wearing these glasses?
Go fuck yourself.
You ready?
Say,
This week's top 5.5 public funny altercations with notable people.
yes,
Not to be confused with ones with not so notable people.
yes.
Number 5.
Number 5. Will Smith slaps a reporter 2012.
Yes. So if you guys don't remember this, in 2012, a reporter tried to interview Will Smith.
He
And
was
the
on the red
reporter-
carpet quickly.
Yeah, red carpet. Yeah. So where was this? The
Some
BET
premiere or
Awards.
some shit, yeah.
Anyways, who cares? And
Those are
the,
the DTF awards.
the reporter was
Down to fuck Will's wife.
Well, it's not that far-fetched because the reporter
he was just trying to get a taste of
the reporter attempted to kiss Will Smith and Will Smith wasn't having it.
yeah, and
Nobody kisses me, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but he was. You saw it, right? He was
Yeah,
visibly upset.
yeah, the guy was just Italian, probably an Italian
He wanted to give
reporter.
it the kiss
Yeah,
to
you guys are a bunch of
everybody.
perverts, according to
Yeah, and he goes-
Mr. Cuomo.
And he goes in, for the 1-2 kiss, Maybe one of them came a little close to the lips or whatever. But and then Will Smith was like, "Oh," and fucking backhanded him like a light backhand to the face, which we can see from then that it started to become problematic.
Yeah. He was.
I feel bad for the reporter, So Will Smith should have just taken the kiss like a real man on the
Correct.
lips.
That's dick.
If I ever see Will Smith, first thing I'm going to do is kiss him.
Yeah. What? To be honest, he would probably like that.
Who wouldn't?
All right, moving on.
All right, well, that was a quick one, but I'll allow it.
All right.
Number 4. Pitbull Punches Fan on stage circa 2009.
So what happened here, Poseidon?
Okay,
'Cause
so this one's
I'm
very
not
funny.
familiar with the Pitbull.
I watched a video about this. In 2009, Pitbull was in Colorado and he was performing on stage publicly, right? Because that's how you perform.
As you perform.
Yeah.
In public.
Not in private, as he likes to perform. There was an audience there.
And there was a fan that was front row, and
Displays
Pitbull
of affection.
was performing. It was air humping and shit, doing his Latin dances, whatever the fuck you call that shit. And
Dancing?
And this fan.
and this fan was throwing money on stage as if Pitbull was a stripper.
That's
I'm
pretty
cool with
funny,
that.
though.
I'm cool with
That's
that.
kind of
so
funny.
which is funny. And Pitbull didn't like that. And he's like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?"
You know how much I don't like money.
And he's like, he tells people like, this fucker's gonna ruin the show. Look, and he brings him on stage, and the guy he was like, "Oh, I'm part of the show now." He throws a wad of cash on Pitbull's face, like
There's something funny about
it
that.
smacks Pitbull on the face.
I have to
and
commend him
Pitbull's
somehow.
and Pitbull's fight or flight kicked in, and he
Yeah.
punched the fan in the face. And
But why do you invite the guy on stage? What do you
to
think he's
show
going to
that
do?
this guy is ruining the show.
Yeah, but you brought him on stage.
Yeah, you
And,
just ruined the show.
Yeah, and but he continued. He continued the show. He continued air humping after that, and I thought that was very, very funny to talk about.
I like that he continued air humping.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's ruining the show. Watch these sweet moves.
Yeah, it's like, look how many, Chappelle got attacked on a stage. Seth Rollins recently, he's walking to the wrestling ring. A guy just runs in and attacks. I don't know whose side I'm on in the Pitbull thing.
I'm on Pitbull's side. Don't ruin the show. But not
Yeah.
the money. I actually, you know what? I'm not on Pitbull's side because he brought him up there.
That's right. It's because it's like you're bringing Courtney Cox on
You
stage.
gave him
Bruce
the
Springsteen.
opportunity.
Yeah, initially I
Yeah.
was on Pitbull's side,
Yeah.
but after studying the facts, I'm more on the.
studying the footage, it would seem.
with those glasses on.
Yes.
No, but see, just call security. There's like security guys. Just tell him stop.
Yeah, but
he brought him on
he
stage,
said
which now invited him to be part of the show.
Pitbull said his instinct kicked in. Okay, his fight or flight kicked in. Don't judge a man. No, look, no one is as composed as you, Guido, that gets smacked in the face twice and then does nothing. Is like, you're gonna see.
Juxtapose what?
composed like you.
as composed.
As composed, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
As you. Guido, most people are plebs and peasants like Pitbull and react very animalistically. Not everyone is a member of higher society like you.
Yeah, I like to rock back and forth.
Look, I'm gonna have to step in here for 1
knees.
second on behalf of higher society. He's a member of the low class.
That was sarcasm. I'm sorry.
I'm in the bronze level of high society.
Yeah.
Bronze.
His package didn't renew because the credit card was declined.
That's correct.
Wait, what?
I can't even pay for iCloud storage.
Yeah. He pays for uCloud storage.
Yeah, isn't that how much is that? $1 a year?
I don't know.
No, it's $1 a month, I think.
It's whatever it is.
That's expensive.
I can't afford it.
That is kind of $12 a year, bro. That's a lot of money.
I could spend that somewhere else.
Yeah. All right.
It's not even a cloud. It's someone else's computer.
Yeah, it's true. We say the cloud, but it's literally Apple's computers. All right, moving on.
That's very true.
Altercations.
Number 3. Reporter throws shoes at George W. Bush, probably because he was speaking on the same time as he was, like fucking Guido keeps doing, circa 2008.
Sorry.
So,
But yeah.
this one's funny. There's video footage of it.
This was a great time, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the good old days?
George Win Bush. We're gonna. The W stands for win because he's winning.
The British would argue it stands for wanker.
What does it stand for?
Whitey.
I forgot what it stands for.
It doesn't matter. So
I hope
he's.
it says something crazy like Stalin.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's giving a speech to, I guess, a bunch of reporters.
He's in the Middle East.
about something that's gonna happen.
Well, the left or right, he avoided the middle.
But he was
funny.
he was
That's
he was
clever.
out there.
Yeah, he was out there, and there was a reporter, Arabic reporter, that was very upset at him. I would argue Iraqi reporter.
You would argue that?
You would argue it.
I think he was Iraqi. I don't know. Anyways, you would have to check. He was very upset at him, and he threw not
Why
one.
would he be mad at George? Why would an Iraqi be mad at George W. Bush?
The audacity.
Yeah. I heard he came there to give you freedom, rape, and murder.
To
You
this day.
ungrateful fucking sand dweller.
You fucking ungrateful Iraqi. Are you telling me you did not want your kids to get blown up and your women to get raped by soldiers? That's crazy.
You fucking scumbag.
Disgusting behavior.
So
They also opened up a Walmart.
They opened up a Walmart, and the world watched their leader get
how do you think he got the
hanged.
shoes?
Yeah, exactly.
The world, yeah.
Oh, this is bad.
So he threw those slippers at, but Bush he ducked them like.
Oh, he dodged that shit.
Yeah, so
That was-
he
that was
threw
pretty
both of his shoes to George W. Bush and fucking George Win Bush. That's why I put win. Fucking bam.
He did the GB shuffle.
Yeah,
But-
GB shuffle.
But this man had enough time to take off both shoes and throw them at him before Secret Service stepped in. Which
I think they were already untied. I think it was like he had
Oh,
planned
he
for
planned it. Yeah, this was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
premeditated shoe
He walked
launching.
in with his somebody probably told him tie your shoelaces. He was like, "What? No, I don't have to tie my shoelaces."
that reminds me of that time where George Bush tried
What
to.
is worse could happen? I throw at the president of the United States of America.
when,
That's funny.
when he tried to like dodge a question and leave, but the door was locked. You remember that? I love that. When George was like, I'm not going to answer these questions. And, and the door was locked.
Son of a bitch.
His tombstone should write George W. Bush dodging shoes better than questions.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a people moment.
yeah, and funny
It was a funny moment.
because nobody got hurt.
Yeah, now if you notice, a lot of these attacks
Except
are
for the
not-
millions of Iraqis that were murdered. But yeah, apart from them, nobody got hurt.
Well, yeah, we're just talking about the altercation.
In order for that altercation to happen, millions of Iraqis
Yes,
had to
there
die.
you go.
In order for that joke to work, a lot of people died, bro.
a lot of people gave their life for
Which
that
is
one.
why it's such a good joke.
Yeah,
There's history behind it.
and they're free. Freedom.
Yeah.
this is why we should make fun of the Jews all the time.
Why?
No, that was just
You just wanted to say something
yeah,
Jewish.
yeah.
All right, what's next on your shit list?
That's just,
Number 2. Bill Gates pie in the face, circa 1998.
Yes.
now the pie in the face stuff. That's quite big where we're from here
Yeah.
in Montreal. I think every leader has passed through the city has gotten a pie in the face at some point.
Also,
Some of them also got bags of semen thrown at them.
That's correct.
oh, is that true? Holy shit, that's disgusting.
Yeah, we're weird about throwing shit at
Yeah,
people.
fucking Silence of the Lambs type of shit, bro.
So,
Bill Gates was in Brussels in 1998. I think it was going to. I think it was a court case. I think it was a court case. Yeah, because it was being sued over
Rape.
some shit.
He's got to go steal the idea for Windows from someone.
Basically, I think it was theft or whatever. Anyways, so he goes to walk in, and as he's walking in, he gets a pie to the face.
Yeah.
And then you thought one was enough. No, but then bam,
They hit him
second
with
pie.
I
And
love
you
the
think
double
two
pie.
was enough. Bam, 3 pies, motherfucker. And this was orchestrated by somebody who's a notorious pier. He's been pieing politicians.
Jason Biggs.
What?
Is
I
he
don't
a
get
pie
it.
in the face guy? Oh, I got it.
I don't get it.
He fucked a pie in the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. There's levels to my humor.
Yeah, I had to
I
go.
like that one. Yeah.
I got it.
And he got pied by someone who is a career pier. He's been
Yeah.
pieing prominent politicians and celebrities and businessmen.
You misunderstood.
For
He's just good at
25
math. He's a
years.
mathematician.
Pie.
That's funny.
But I mean,
Pie this.
but he got really mad. You're the richest man in the world. Take a pie in the face. It's not that bad.
I just thought it was his reaction was very funny.
Oh, did he get really pissed off?
No. He got so scared. It looked like a little boy.
Yeah. He was petrified.
Like he started doing.
Did
Yeah.
they find out about me fucking kids on that island?
Yeah, no, it was like that. It was kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
Because
people
I thought
like,
people would be upset if they find out I was banging kids on islands. If that ever happens and people find out I was banging kids on islands, I'm gonna get in trouble, right? No.
I think every mayor of Montreal got a pie in the face, and they took
We're gonna
it.
get assassinated.
Yeah,
They took
for
it
sure.
well.
Clintons are knocking soon.
They,
All right.
yeah. So he didn't like that pie in the face.
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Before I forget,
Honestly, if I ever got sorry, I cut you off, Guido. There,
You never do.
But I just want to say this: if I ever got pied in the face, I
would
think I
laugh.
would just start eating.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was a big gag
No.
in the 80s. A lot of
You
movies.
wouldn't. You would start swinging. You're a fucking bull.
Yeah.
I would start swinging.
you would-
right.
You're a classless bull.
But later you would-
just
you would eat it.
attack everyone around you.
Yeah.
I didn't throw the pie. Well, you're the closest.
My own security would be.
Get hit.
Yeah.
The movie Doctor Strangelove, famous movie
Yeah.
from Kubrick, with what's his name? Big actor who died.
It's about war.
Anyway, big war
Nuclear
movie.
devastation.
He originally wanted the end of the movie to be all these politicians just a giant pie in the face fight.
Yeah.
And
It was an allegory for cum.
he didn't like the footage because he found that too many of the actors were out laughing, having a good time, and he wanted them serious. So he changed the whole ending of that movie. Somewhere in Hollywood, there's footage
Of a bunch of actors just pieing each other.
of world leaders.
Well, that's one way of putting
yeah,
it.
yeah. World
Normally
lead-
they're pieing little kids.
Yeah. 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 Normally they actually are. With Brian Singer.
We're definitely getting assassinated.
What's his name? I heard
I'm
that.
unkillable, bitches.
Yeah. So pie in the face at the end of Doctor Strangelove. Have you ever watched that movie? Anyway.
But now I can't watch it because when the final scene comes on,
There's
now
no
I'm just
pies
gonna
in the
think
face.
of a bunch
Yeah.
of dudes pieing each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
also
that sounds
can't watch
really
it
wrong.
because I'm under the impression that you barely speak English. That's another reason why you can't watch it.
Bro, these classic movies sometimes are really difficult to watch because they take so long to
Yeah.
get to a point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
we don't have the attention span.
what was the one I couldn't watch?
Slow build.
But this one made me angry. Fear and Loathing.
Las
Yeah, you
Vegas.
told me. But that was also
But the camera work made you anxious and sick.
and nauseous.
Yeah, and also the way. You know what made me really nauseous?
The lack of diversity.
No. what are you
enough
talking
yellow.
about? There was reptilians in it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
What made me very nauseous was Johnny Depp and the other guy trying to complete a simple task, like opening a door or something.
Yeah,
or like-
because they were high
that
as,
made me so nauseous. I felt like I was like I think I drained my energy.
but they were also
It's like the scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where
Ether.
he's trying.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they put ether on a rag and inhaled it. Like that's how high they were.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? I realized over the weekend. So you know how forced inclusivity, they go, you're a bigot if you don't include trans, gay, to be representative. Funny stat. So in terms of population-wise, right, let's say in the States, actual transgendered people, not people that are doing it for the fuckery, it's, I think, 0.01 or 0.1 up until 0.6 or 0.06. Deaf people are over 2%. So, yeah,
there are more
blind even more. There are way more blind and deaf people. So if you really want to be inclusive, start including more deaf and blind people. But you don't give a fuck because they can't complain. Because either they can't see that they're not represented or they can't hear it. So, yeah.
It's an hour.
That's
I'm ringing
funny.
the
That's
door.
actually really funny.
It's an
That
hour.
is
I'm ringing the
actually so
doorbell. You're not
funny.
answering.
That is so funny. That is actually. I see what you did there, sir. That is so funny.
Shut up, bro.
That is so funny. That is actually so funny on so many levels. That's actually really good. I like that. You gotta write that shit down. You gotta. That one's.
Yeah. But obviously, if it's someone trans complaining, you have to take it seriously because fucking bitches are annoying.
But it really is that low of a
Guido's
stat.
face says it
No,
all.
it really is that low of a stat, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's fucking
God.
hilarious. Yeah.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
There's more comedians.
Yeah, there's more comedians than there
In the
are
world.
trans people. I'm not talking about fake ones. I'm talking about
I
real
get it,
ones.
I know.
It's what Hollywood used to do with black people too. They would never have a black person. Like there's an entire town. They're like, no, it's statistic. What town? Like how many big cities in the States have no black people in them? What are you? Have you lost your fucking minds?
Yeah, correct.
Are you all insane?
Yeah, like the old,
But
the old movies. I understand, the inclusivity. I really do.
Me too.
And
but
diversity.
it should be real.
Yeah,
speaking
but
of
real,
race
yeah.
swapping, I started watching the show Sandman.
Ooh, that's they went too woke. It's such a great story, but they out-woked the series.
Is it Marvel
Yeah.
Sandman?
No.
DC.
No, it's a Netflix original. But was it DC?
What do you mean? This is comics. It's I
Is
think
the
Image,
Sandman-
it's Dark Horse. Yeah.
Okay, but it's not
all
Sandman-
It's DC basically. It's Constantine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're calling him Lord Morpheus in this.
Okay.
No,
So-
they're not. That's not Constantine. Anyway,
So you've been watching it?
Anyways, sorry.
for example, Marvel has all these shows and stuff, movies.
Yeah.
Just think about the same thing, but on the DC side.
But Netflix made it because it's a Netflix original.
Oh my god,
I'm
bro!
confused.
Sandman is a book, bro. Sandman is a book.
Okay.
The show is a Netflix original. In other words, Netflix paid to make it.
Okay.
They didn't create the concept of it. It's a show. It's like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
It's based on a graphic novel
Okay. And
called The Sandman.
like I saw some weird stuff in it. Like Abel and Cain are Indian now.
Oh, well,
The
that's
first
fine.
children in the world?
Yeah, but but in the lore they're Hebrew.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You think so?
I don't know. That's
They're Jewish technically.
okay.
Well, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? But
I don't
they
know
made
if there
them
was
full-
religion
Like
yet.
I understand if they had a tan, but they made them full Indian, like full like all they were missing was like
Yeah, okay.
like little stuff like that. Like
You think
like,
that's the problem? How about this? So Constantine, the demon hunter.
yeah,
So
she's a
in-
woman now.
Well, no, but it's his ancestor.
Okay.
The problem is that her last name is Constantine, and it's supposed to be his ancestor.
So how do they have that if she's on the? Yeah, I get it. How does she have
Wait.
that name?
Wait, repeat that. Sorry, I didn't.
So she's a lady,
Yeah.
and she's his ancestor.
Ah,
And
she
her-
kept her name this, basically type of shit. No,
He'll get there.
she's his ancestor.
Yeah.
His grandmother. Or something.
Think about it as his grandmother.
Oh yeah, that does make sense. You're right. Yeah.
But we need to have a lady.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually makes no sense. I didn't even think about it until now.
There's a few things I was noticing. I was like, you don't have to go that woke.
Yeah. Yeah, I tuned out a lot though. Like I watched like 2 episodes.
But I like the guy that plays Sandman. He does a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I like the whole dream world shit.
I love all that shit. I love the
Yeah,
mask.
but I feel like it's a very good concept, but I feel like they kind of bamboozled it.
They Netflixed
They
it.
woked it.
Yeah, they
woked it.
They did the same thing with Lock and Key. Lock and Key, bro, is such a good series of books. I started reading it. I
Yeah.
fucking loved it. And then these fucking idiots, bro, they just said, let's woke this shit. And it's just super woke.
Yeah.
It's like,
When did
why,
that-
bro?
That's a shame.
When did that start? And when will it? Like, are we at the tail end?
2016.
Of wokeness?
I don't know when it started.
Are we
but
at the end of it?
We're at the end. Not the end. It's always going to continue. The thing is, it's no longer going to be mainstream. What's going to happen is people who need woke shit are going to do the woke shit. Yeah. And then people who want normal stuff are just going to go do normal stuff. Right. Yeah.
Like flat earthers type of shit.
Yeah, like flat earthers do their own stuff.
Everybody's going to have their own subdivision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but that's how it should be.
That's fair.
Yeah,
you have your
fair.
own channel. Watch what you want.
Oh, speaking of flat earthers, I have to tell you something after. You're gonna enjoy it. It's funny.
All
what
right,
happened with? Oh yeah. By the way, we're still on this list. There.
Number 1. I can't read it because he's fucking shaking. Shawinigan Handshake.
All right.
1996.
This one was very fun.
Yeah, this is classic.
I watched the video.
Attempt.
I watched the video and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So what was his name, the gentleman?
Former Prime Minister Jean Chrétien.
Yes, this gentleman.
He was a bit of a badass.
Yes. He was having a speech to the public or some shit.
Yeah.
He was having a speech to the
He
public.
was
Yeah,
having
exactly.
a speech to the public.
Very good English. And there were protesters
He was
that showed
making
up.
speak to peoples, is what you mean to
Yes.
say.
Protesters were disrupting his speech.
Protesters kept disrupting his speech and he
What were
couldn't
they protesting?
deliver his speech. I don't know. Who
I do
cares?
not remember. Oh, it was unemployment.
Stop winking.
It was unemployment.
Oh, yeah, it was unemployment.
It was unemployment at the time.
I was about to say global warming
Because the
just to be
90s
an asshole.
are very much similar to the recession we're having right now.
Interesting. And I did that thing he says I do, and I just caught it.
Oh, interesting right now?
Yeah.
Didn't matter what came out. Diarrhea could have
Exactly.
come out of my mouth. You would have just gone,
you
interesting.
could, or magic.
Anything.
Yeah. And what happened was after he couldn't deliver his speech, he made his way onto the car, I guess, that he was being
He
transported.
went
in.
on to the car.
He made his way to the car.
He was going to say onto the car again.
He said it, yeah.
He was making his way to the car.
Oh, nice.
And a bunch of protesters started blocking him and shit.
Yeah.
And he started pushing protesters out of his way. And one guy was in his way, and I swear to God, he started choking the man. You have an image and a video of the former prime minister choking this man, and the man's just like with his glasses hanging off. There's one lens missing, like me, and it's just like.
And this is like a 70-something-year-old man.
This is a 70-something-year-old man, and I don't know why
I
that
love
is
it.
so funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
He choked him down.
And then there was another guy. He's walking. He's coming in with a megaphone, and he just fucking taps it out of the way. Bro, I was like, oh fuck, bro. And I don't know. I really enjoyed. I thought it was a very funny, like.
Yeah, it's a classic moment in Canadian history. The Prime Minister chokes out a fan.
I've often thought about this, and I had a good time to meditate over the weekend over this. Government now, if we were actually smart, if people weren't retarded, the problem is the majority of people are fucking stupid, low IQ individuals. We don't need government anymore. You don't need someone to rule over you, you stupid sons of fucking bitches. But we still live in a time they're like, well, he has to make a decision for me. Fuck it. And then they complain about it. You dumb fucking boot-licking bitches. Carry on,
A lot of
Poseidon.
people don't really... every time there's a vote...
came up with a name for this, what's happening here. The redneck monocle.
Carry on. What's the half?
the half...
The fans will appreciate that.
And the half of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, 33 AD or something like that.
That's a rough estimate.
so this was an altercation between the Jews, the Romans, and
Jesus Christ,
Son of God.
And Jews are always causing trouble.
Yeah, and the followers of Jesus Christ.
So they this is a public altercation. So Jesus was minding his own business.
He was minding his own business, trying
Like
to
a
spread
good
peace.
Jewish boy.
hanging
and
out
then,
with his friends,
and you know,
at
so-
a supper.
Some Jews controlled the narrative, and they said that he was basically spreading hate and fear.
Well, he kind of was.
He was spreading.
He was spreading hate of bankers and fear of them as well.
Yeah.
He didn't like them
So,
collecting taxes outside
yeah.
the church.
Yeah, exactly. So, so then it scared the Romans, and the
Who
Romans
really love taxes.
So
who really like
Collecting taxes.
collecting.
so they beat the crap out of this guy publicly.
The Jews that were disloyal and that wanted their people to pay more tax to the Romans.
Yeah.
They
Because
backstabbed
they had
them.
infiltrated the Romans and were collecting taxes themselves.
No, they were. It's all, you know what it is. It's basically right now. It's anyone in government. It's like, no, it's good. Give us tax dollar.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It was the government Jews that did this.
Yeah, the government.
Well, because if I recall, they went up to the head Roman guy, and they said, "What do you want to do with this?" And he's like, "You know what? Me, I'll wash my hands.
No, because he knew it was a bad idea. He's like, this is bullshit. This guy's telling people to love each other and don't pay taxes. Like, I know the taxes stuff is annoying, but he's not saying anything bad. And they're like, yes, he is.
Yeah.
The original hand washer was Pontius Pilate.
Yeah.
I wash my hands of this.
And you know what? Pontius Pilate didn't even have a license.
So it was all fake.
It was a fake name, too. That's what's crazy. Couldn't even drive a boat, bro, let alone a plane.
Maron.
And
Anyway, so that was a little funny and
so yeah, it was a little funny. It was funny to the point where he got beaten. He got rocks thrown at him.
there's
They
nothing
made
funny
him.
about
They
that.
made him carry a cross throughout the whole town, bro. That's
Yeah.
fucking
I don't
hilarious.
know how that falls into
Bro,
funny.
he got whipped with hooks,
yeah. That's
what part of this, once again, is funny?
and then he got nailed to the cross he
keeps asking
carried,
what-
and then he got nailed to the cross that he carried across town.
Still
And
trying
then
to look for the funny.
And to make it funnier, instead of
Funny,
bro,
yeah, he
instead
doesn't
of-
know what that word
Hold on,
means.
instead of giving this guy a sponge full of water, they give him a sponge full of fucking what's it called? The fucking
Vinegar?
Vinegar.
He was an
They
alcoholic.
fucking bamboozled this guy.
Yeah,
You
I don't
use
know
that word a lot.
Yeah,
They
I don't
pranked
think- I
him.
don't think you know what funny means, and this was not a prank. they weren't like, it wasn't like Ashton Kutcher's back in the day.
And then
he's
he
like,
pranked them by coming back to life 3 days later. It
with
was
a fucking handgun.
yeah, bro. It was a funny situation, bro.
Yeah.
It was a very funny situation at the time.
So the word funny, I'm fairly certain you don't know what it means because you recanted a tragic tale of a man getting tortured for merely saying, we don't need these people ruling over us. Love your neighbor.
Yeah.
It's actually very tragic.
Yeah, always,
is very tragic, yes.
You ever notice that the people who ask for peace are always the ones that get killed?
Always. Oh, you know why?
Yeah.
Because these bullies see that, they're not going to fight back.
Malcolm X,
Yeah.
John Lennon.
John Lennon,
Yeah.
Martin Luther King.
Well, Malcolm X did want some violence, but
he did?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's why they offed him. Yeah, they couldn't handle the Black Panther revolt.
Are you wearing a redneck monocle?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow, is that what that is?
I amongst the rednecks, more educated of the. I'm the more educated of the rednecks.
Something interesting about the rednecks and the communists that have in common. So a lot of the communists yell at the rednecks and they go, "Why do you have the rebel flag? And why do you General Lee and all that? Like you guys lost or whatever, and it doesn't work. So you shouldn't wear that. Then why are you wearing Che Guevara and Stalin and communist sickles?
It's
You're doing the same thing, kids.
it is very similar.
Touche, motherfuckers.
It is very similar. It's icons.
Yeah.
They're just icons.
There's icons of imbeciles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a redneck will have a bathtub in their front yard.
Yeah.
Rusted.
Yeah, and a communist doesn't have enough water to bathe.
Yeah.
But they got to make sure their leader does.
Oh,
Their leader needs to have 3 Rolexes on.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb commies.
I forgot to mention this before, but do you know that over the weekend, Poseidon went to our Laronde Six Flags
Yes.
amusement park.
Yes, he did.
I have to say, I don't remember it.
Being
when
so
I was-
depressing.
Being so depressing.
Yeah, it's dilapidated. It's no longer.
A lot of stuff are closed.
Yeah, like stands.
Well,
like
there's
the-
no...
Stands.
It's
the
hard to
paint-
find employees.
That too. The paint has faded, so
Obviously.
it looks half abandoned. The
I feel
employees.
I feel scared going on those roller coasters.
Well, it's I asked them. The monster is closed, like that wooden scary one.
Yeah,
It's-
look. I didn't see it going.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
And the employees looked. I've never seen more miserable employees. And I've seen.
Because you've never visited a concentration camp.
No, these employees were
these
happy.
No, but these are like teenagers, and they didn't want to have
Bro,
nothing to
just
do with it.
Miserable. I was like, holy shit.
What, they're running the games?
The ones running the games were happy actually.
Okay, so
Because they're scamming people out of their money.
What were the other employees doing?
The employee, they were, opening gates, closing,
Okay.
giving the thumbs up for, to make the ride start. Thumbs up. I'm going to do it like this so people can
How many
see.
people died?
None.
Okay, you were lucky.
But I
yeah.
remember,
And there was, and another thing I remember from when I was a kid, I didn't want it to end. But like as an adult,
Because I had to go back to my broken home.
as an adult,
yeah, you didn't want to have you
as
were
an
there for an
adult,
hour.
I got tired. I got exhausted. Those rides take a lot out of you, bro. Like
Hey, it's just waiting.
especially the last one I did the demon. Okay. Now the seats, I fit nicely into them. Most of them, actually all of them, except for this one. This one was too small. I guess it was too short. So the part that kind of hooks like in front like
like a
this,
jock strap.
yeah, like a jock strap was too tight on my balls. So
All
my
base.
balls started hurting. And then this thing, because it's hydraulics, usually you bring it down and it
There's no click.
and there's a click, and then you're like, okay, now it's you know. But even if you're big, it won't squeeze you. You know. So
this
you'll
one
be nice.
compressed your chest.
This one compressed my thoracic cage,
Wow.
and I could barely breathe. So the whole time I'm spinning around in the air. So this thing, because
You
it's called a
chose to
demon,
do this.
I chose to do this because I'm an imbecile. This thing is basically, I don't know how to describe it. It's doing this.
Yeah, that's great radio.
Great for listeners.
It's basically
shaking?
rocking you from left to right.
Okay,
And then it's rocking you forward and back, and it's also spinning you.
Okay, so you're
So this whole time, while I'm being rocked back and forth and spun, my balls are being jammed into this fucking thing in the front, right?
And how long is this?
So it's just a grown ass. It's this one's
2
one of the
minutes?
longer ones.
3
So I would
minutes?
say it
What's
was
the
about
ride called? The Shaken Baby?
The demon.
Oh, okay.
It lasted about 2 minutes, and people are just watching me, and the people are just like, Jesus Christ, because I could see I'm spinning, and I could see people staring at me like.
It only
doesn't
lasted
look like
2
he's having
minutes,
fun.
but it hurt and it was embarrassing. It's like the first time you had sex.
but and how long did you wait to get on this demon?
The one was short. It was like a 30-minute wait.
A 30-minute wait.
What a waste of time.
But anyway, I mentioned this to him. I said, first of all, I don't remember the last time I was there. I may have been a teenager,
Drunk.
but it's creepy. Like if I were to go now, unless I go with my kids,
Yeah.
or at the very least a female companion,
yeah, there you
or
go.
something like that. If I go, like you saw creepy old guys, what the hell are you doing there?
Oh yeah, I did see creepy old dudes, and they were just dudes alone, and I was like,
Why is this guy here?
This is not a place it should
What?
be at.
You see crickets here?
it is weird when there's old guys alone there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they so, but the you ever see Kiss and the Amusement Park?
What?
That's an old movie.
No.
Kiss made a movie about an abandoned amusement park.
No, I've
Yeah.
never.
Have you ever seen abandoned amusement parks?
They're very scary.
They're very scary.
Yeah.
Or like
What's scary about them?
I don't
Well,
know.
because deadbeats live in them.
The tilt,
There's
the
clowns. There's heads of
clown
clowns.
music, the abandoned amusement park is always scary.
It's creepy.
Go to La Ronde at night when it's closed.
And
See
go
if
to the
you-
back.
and walk in there.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's creepy.
You know
They're
what?
having illegal cockfights
What do you call
with their dicks.
Like okay, I was like gonna ask like this or the ones that
what do you call those carousels? Like a
Yeah.
carousel going by itself.
Nah.
That's scary. I don't know why.
round and
But-
round on a carousel.
Why the fuck is that
But
scary?
even in the middle of the day, there were some parts like I walked into the back at some point, and it was
Sir, that's employees only, sir. Sir, put your dick back in your pants!
and it was like an abandoned building because I thought the line was from there to get into the anyways whatever, and I was like, this is kind of creepy.
I'm
What'd
sorry.
you see back there?
Even in the day, nothing. It was just it looked abandoned.
Save us, please save us!
Did they make like an artificial beach over there or something?
No,
If I remember, the middle of La Ronde had like a lake and water.
it has a lake, yeah,
And-
but they
I don't know if
use
it was La Ronde, but they have a fake beach there. That's where Ile Sonique is and shit, no?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's on that same island, but it's not at La Ronde. They have a lake on at La Ronde, and they use it for the fireworks show. That
is
they
there
have every
anything
year.
going on? Like, what is it? Six Flags?
It is Six Flags, yes.
And people, did anyone seem happy?
Just the people there.
I remember there
The
was
employees
like,
looked
was it,
very
Was it
depressed.
like busy?
It was semi-busy.
Yeah, because I remember
was semi-busy.
when you're 15 years old and you buy that whole
Yeah.
summer pass, $40, I can go all summer as much as I want.
But you
they
know
even-
what's interesting? They haven't maintained it, and I cut you off again. I'm sorry, because I went to Canada's Wonderland, and it seems well maintained. It seems colorful. It seems
It's
joyous. The employees
like
look like they're
Canadian
having.
Disney. or so-
Yeah, no, well,
exactly.
it's Canadian. It's a Six Flags as well.
But I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
You can see money's being pumped into this
Yeah,
place.
but this place just looks
Yeah.
like it's
abandoned.
not gonna last.
Yeah. I bet you there's probably plans for La Ronde to become something
Yeah, like it
else.
seems towards the end.
Yeah, it looks like the end. I feel like it is. We're not an amusement park city. We don't need one. You want one? Go somewhere else. I think that's going to become maybe condos or something. I don't know.
It's sad.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do, kid?
What are you gonna do?
Hey,
Anyways.
fucking squirt the water in the
It's-
clown's mouth and
But
it
I was
blows
having-
the balloon.
I was
Let's
having.
address the elephant in the room for a second. Poseidon, where is your third mic, Adam?
Oh, Adam. Adam's here.
Oh,
Where is he? Guido, what have you done with him? And when Will we be seeing a made-up makeover?
Well, while you guys are listening to this,
Yeah.
he's already had his haircut.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hair and beard
He's,
alignment trim. We're gonna make him look like a fucking.
He's been messaging.
Gustavo.
Some
confirmed the date with the barber.
Excellent.
The barber doesn't know who this man is. He thinks it's me. He's cutting my hair because it's my account, so it's my name.
I like it.
So
When a sexual predator shows up with another sexual predator, he's going to have twice the predators on his head.
some old friends have stepped up too, and they want to help.
If we don't get their money by the day of, then they're not helping.
Chris and Todd wanted to help out. And
If they want to help
they
out,
will.
they could budget this.
right now is just a haircut, so it's not
No,
complicated.
if they pay money, we're gonna get him closed too.
No, we're gonna get.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna make him
Yeah,
over
we
that
got-
day. It's gonna be make all that day.
Oh, we gotta get him cool.
So
shit,
Adam
though.
is not here today because he is serving time.
Or I think he's just in court. I don't know if he lost.
No,
Or he's doing his community.
No,
what's it called?
he had the community. He had work to do. He couldn't be here.
He had to go to
today.
court, bro. One of his lawyers.
We like Adam, and
We sent him to the bank with the
people
With a fraudulent check.
aren't
allegedly.
people aren't sure if those. I can assure you that's all real. That's Adam.
We're getting a phone call actually.
We don't know that.
Adam's calling us right now.
Oh, Adam's
what's he
calling
saying?
us.
Can I
What's
put him
saying?
through?
Yeah,
All right, I'll
put
put
him
him through.
through.
One second.
Yeah.
One second.
Hey, yo, stop talking shit.
Guys, I'm at the bank. I'm at the bank. I don't know what's going on.
Sir, that was a fraudulent check. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, sir.
He hung up.
Go to Lungai and say your name is Kote and sign this.
So stupid.
Yeah, Adam's great. He'll. We'll see him. We'll see him this week.
Yeah, we'll
he'll,
see.
he'll be texting.
Yeah, always a good time. The pornographic conservative.
Pornographic conservative. Pornographic conservative. That's his name in my phone, by the way. Pornographic. Is that really how you say? Of course.
Gonna make that T-shirt.
Yeah, that's his name in my phone. It's done.
Pornographic.
There's something sexy about that.
He's
the
pornographic conservative.
I love it.
He's like a.
That's right.
He's like Austin-
respectfully having
He's like
sex.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
He's like the Quebec Austin Powers, Adam.
I still think he's Walter White. Like he's Adamsberg.
Anyways,
What else?
I think before we close, we're gonna get into this story, and I think you're gonna appreciate this one, Padali.
All right.
New IRS agents that are being hired.
87,000 of them.
87,000 of them. Wow. The job application wrote that you're gonna have to use deadly force.
Yeah, no. Are you willing to use deadly
Are you
force?
willing to use
Yeah.
deadly force?
You need to be willing to use
Somebody
deadly
didn't
Yeah.
pay their taxes. You
You know
can
how
just
fucking crazy
That's
that is?
crazy.
take them down.
That's how America was built.
Yeah.
They're fighting against that.
Yeah. We really are going back to the time of kings and queens.
You know why? It's because of all these fake, like Antifa and all that. They call themselves Antifa, but really they're super fascist. They
Yeah.
just do what the government. They're supporting the government. They're actually fighting people who don't want the government to have all this power. So that's the reason. Because people are on the side. There's so many idiots that think they're the resistance that are helping the government. That's why this is happening. Because the
Yeah.
majority of the people should be against this.
100%.
So Antifa is they're really one way, but
They're called I'm talking about only in North America. In
yeah.
Europe, they have actual anti-fascists.
Okay.
But here they call themselves anti-fascist, but then they proceed to just do fascistic things.
yeah.
right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically help the,
Proud Boys.
government.
Yeah. Yeah. They say that they hate cops, and then they go and beat up people, and they police people that believe something different
Yeah,
than them.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, why did they go into Mar-a-Lago? What are they looking for?
Oh, I don't know yet, but I heard
they
that
were looking
I heard
for,
that he had nuclear codes that he was trying to sell to the Saudis. No, we don't know if it's true,
But
but they're allowed. Here's the thing:
you
'cause
have good sources.
Yeah. Because here's the thing that bugs me is because everyone's freaking out. Like here's the thing: they're just doing their job. They're allowed to go if like the government, cause even if let's say the government lied to them, let's say Biden's administration lied to them, they still have to go. It's like when people get swatted and the cops have to go to your house. You're like, guys, I don't really have a bomb. We have to come in, the SWAT
It's
team.
protocol.
I know that people
Yeah.
called, but it's protocol. So the FBI, if they're told this guy might have nuclear codes trying to give them,
They have to go.
They have
It's
to
not
go.
a witch hunt.
So this whole let's
You think
ki-
they want to?
They think, yeah, exactly. They don't want to deal with the negative press now. It's like, because everyone's like, let's go take over the offices
Yeah.
of the FBI. It's like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
go,
it was just
go.
a bunch of dudes doing their, they were told that this and
Charge!
this. Yeah, it's, we have to calm down a bit. And then if it's found that it wasn't true or whatever, bro, he's Trump. He has money. He could legally pursue them.
Yeah.
You don't have to go and destroy everything every fucking
How
day.
much do you think nuclear codes to Saudis would go for?
There's
these
no way
days?
he would give nuclear codes.
No,
That's
he wouldn't.
absurd.
Yeah,
He's
he's
he loves his country.
Look,
He
let's
wouldn't-
be honest.
No. Even Biden wouldn't do it because he wouldn't remember them.
No, but he would.
But let's
you
be
don't
honest.
do that.
They were
Nobody
just-
would do that.
They
Nobody
just
would do that.
wanted to get a sniff of Melania Trump's panties.
Or it could have been that they wanted something else that was in there. They wanted plant bugs. It could be a million and one things because they don't want it. Now that Biden's approval ratings are sinking, they don't want Trump to run.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
heard
this
that.
is what it seems is that because he could come back. I feel good. A couple
Yeah,
of
and then
years,
win,
I could
yeah.
come back and win. So they have to start planting these seeds
Exactly.
now for
Exactly.
2 years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
It's
it
smart.
doesn't look like you're going to get a re-election of this guy.
Yeah, it's smart political tactics. But if he doesn't run, DeSantis runs, and I think DeSantis wins.
Okay, is
Really?
DeSantis the
'Cause he's closer to the middle.
conservative front runner or the middle?
Well, he
You
would
mean
be
Republican?
Republican.
Yeah.
But he leans more towards the middle. He leans more towards like libertarian territory almost. So he'd get
DeSantis.
yeah. He's more about freedom for the people. Don't fuck with me. Don't tell me what to do.
Sounds
So-
Italian.
Whereas Trump is just fuck
think he
the
is.
other side, right? So so when you say fuck the other side, you get some of the middle, but you also get a lot of the extreme.
Yeah.
So you
And
don't.
hence what we
Hence
saw.
what we
But
so you don't want. So the best is kind of where DeSantis is strategically going because you have people that are financially conservative, but because it's more libertarian, you get people in the middle who are like, bro, just leave me alone. I don't want
Yeah.
the government has no right to know if I'm gay, straight. It's none of your fucking business. So the fact that you have more centrists will help you win.
Yeah.
Centrist.
Yeah. I don't even think after speaking with Mike, I don't even think I'm a libertarian anymore. For the main reason that libertarianism is everyone independent, and I've realized that people are too stupid to take care of themselves. So if everyone was in charge of their own life, a lot of these people would drown. So I think I'm literally just completely agnostic when it comes to politics. I'm not in the middle anymore.
you're an entertainer.
I'm not in the middle anymore. I don't even.
Yeah.
It's like, you're all idiots.
Yeah.
You're an audience member.
Yeah, I used to be in the middle. I thought I was in the middle, and now I realized you're all a bunch of fucking monkeys.
Now you're an audience.
Yeah.
But do you remember who Jimmy Carter was?
No.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that
El Presidente.
Biden and Jimmy Carter are similar in they're going to have the same
Amnesia.
what do you call it? The same run, the same legacy. He's still the only former president who's still out there building houses literally one by one. Jimmy Carter. But
Really?
he was a guy before Reagan.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have the same legacy, bro. You just said that, and I feel like it's gonna be the
But
complete
this guy's
opposite.
95 years old. He's still building houses.
I think Joe Biden is going to go demolish houses one by one.
No, but I mean, he was.
Yeah,
what I'm
his-
saying is, he was the Democrat, and then Reagan came in with the '80s Reaganomics. Right after that, boom, boom, boom.
You know
boom.
who should be presidents?
Sounds like a mixtape.
It should be elected people that are actually like savvy. All we have is characters now. Trump is a character.
Right.
Biden is a character who fucking is racist, but apart from that, he's a character. You need people that are qualified. You need like someone that could take care of shit. These guys don't know what they're doing. They're just there to yell and say stupid shit. It's either they're yelling or they're passing stuff into law because it benefits their friends, lobby. It's all nonsense.
Yeah, like Clintons and all that. That's
Yeah,
all just,
but it's all fucking
buddies
nonsense.
And buddies, and it's.
And no one's getting helped. The poor are getting poorer. The kids are going to school hungry. They're not helping anyone.
Yeah, New York is looking fucked up.
And New York's been fucked up, but now this is like
Yeah.
70s fucked up.
It looks.
Yeah,
is
a
it
lot
starting
of-
to be like 70s?
a lot of
Taxi
people-
a
driver?
lot of violence. Yeah.
A lot of violence and a lot of
Bill de Blasio, huh?
disregard for human life, man,
Yeah.
which is sad to see. Like I've been seeing the videos coming out of New York, people getting run over because they're too impatient and they want to turn.
Yeah, and they're just pushing you out of the way with their car. The worst
bro.
run over thing I saw though that actually made me super sad is the guy's walking the street, something happens. He just faints and falls, and the car's like, I still want to turn. So the car sees him fall and just runs him over.
Yeah.
First of all, because
Ran over his head and just kept going.
they
like
made-
that's insane.
They
Yeah,
made
that's-
Times Square pietonage. Like, do you know
I
how many
have no
people are upset about that? Like, you're now stuck having to go around because Times Square is walking only. So people got. You want that 7th Avenue. You want that Broadway. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. So a lot of people get impatient. Like coming here today, that left turn that you're waiting for the flashing left to get on the street. There's a car, a couple of I had to wait 3 lights to get for my
Are you
turn
serious?
because I wanted to shoot the people in front. I actually ended up doing it on the red.
On top of Montreal, like at least in New York, everyone has somewhere to be. So people are like, let's go.
We have Sunday drivers here.
We have We have Sunday drivers throughout the whole week. Though.
How many times did we speak? You called me while. Where are you? It's not far. My drive. It's not far, and that was just my traffic to come
God
here.
damn,
Yeah, it's so much
We
fun.
have
This
83
city.
blocked roads to get here.
It's not finished. This city. It's never going to be
It's
finished.
constantly
never gonna
loading. It's a website from 1998.
It's so stupid. Why? Ugh. Good
It's
Lord.
sad.
All right.
We're
Poseidon?
going to close on that. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to this insanity. You can find me. I have a Linktree. Linktree/I am Poseidon has all my Instagram links there. Instagram, Twitter, everything's there. So don't worry about it. Linktree/I am Poseidon.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. Join the Patreon right now. Get exclusive content. Guido Grass is also online. Links for him are in the description. He's on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He's on the Facebook. Connect online. Thank you guys and go fickety. Fuck yourselves.
Happy you took your glasses off.
Well, halfway.